How long have you been in the Chamber of Commerce?
Well, let's see. It used to be called the Tok Businessman's Association, and then whenever it became the Chamber.
Bonnie Ackman. I live here in Tok, have since 1983.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions today.
Okay.
How long have you been involved with the Chamber of Commerce?
I think I became a member in 1985.
Been involved in chambers of commerce since 1966.
How long have you been involved with the Chamber of Commerce?
I've been involved with the chamber since I was in high school.
I've got involved in the early 90s in the Chamber of Commerce, and it was about 1994, 95 I became the president of the Tok Chamber of Commerce. The mission of the Chamber of Commerce is to promote tourism in Alaska, secure more jobs in the Tok area, because the more people that are buying meals and buying gas and staying and lodging, the more money that goes into the people who work at all those establishments.
Well, first and foremost, I believe it is to promote Tok, but also Alaska and the rest of the areas, to let the visitors know what to do, where to see, how they can make the most enjoyable trip for themselves.
I believe the goal of the chamber is to help promote economic growth around the community, focused primarily on tourism here in Tok.
Well, there's several missions, and the one thing is to promote the economy here in Tok, and to take care of, since we don't have like a city government, it's somebody's got to answer some questions. We get inquiries about jobs and the opportunities here, and we take care of that.
Missions of chambers of commerce are to make a better community, and Bill gave you some of the best examples of those kinds of things. I have just a short sample here of the kinds of missions that happen, but mainly the thing that I'd like to point out to you as students is that the Alaska State Chamber of Commerce has this vision and mission: to be leading voice advancing Alaska business and to promote healthy business environment in Alaska. So it's mainly a business-centered organization at the state and national levels. But once we get to local levels, it's more to make a whole community work together to serve business on behalf of public and private industry.
Well, it changed a lot. In the early years, it was, anybody could be a member of the chamber. You didn't have to have a business or anything. And I think we got overloaded with federal and state employees, and then it's kind of sorted itself out, and it was mostly the business people that were involved in the chamber. But you don't have to have a business to be a chamber member.
Did the chamber grow or change?
Well, when I became a member of the chamber, our brochure literally looked like a brown paper bag folded up. Since then, we've come a long ways. We didn't have a chamber office or meeting place. It went from business to business, whoever could handle it. Now we've got the building on the corner. That was quite an accomplishment when we did get the grant for that. It turned out to be a heck of a lot more than originally the chamber board had envisioned, so, but we are very proud of it, and it's definitely noted throughout the state.
How have you seen the chamber change or grow?
Well, we started out years ago, I believe it was 1942 or 43, there was a little trailer on the corner lot, and that has developed over the years to now we have that beautiful log building, which is well manicured in the front, and the building has been maintained by the chamber members and volunteers. So it's kind of a showpiece for Tok.
Well, the chamber has grown and changed a lot over time because the Seward purchased Alaska sometime in the 1800s, about 1867, and then President Eisenhower signed a statement that let us become a state in 1959. So up until 1959, as Mr. Arpino pointed out, we had business associations that were not necessarily chambers of commerce. But then when it became a state, the former Chamber of Commerce was organized, and my understanding is that Tok kind of followed that model, that we became a formal Chamber of Commerce with the state and national organizations sometime soon after statehood.
The chamber started when I was working, helping people with visitor service questions in the trailer. The chamber was able to secure funds.
I think the most important thing for the community is the fact that they have the building. God, now we've got the building on the corner. That was quite an accomplishment when we did get the grant for that. It turned out to be a heck of a lot more than originally the Chamber Board had envisioned, so, but we are very proud of it, and it's definitely noted throughout the state.
That John has been president for all these years, and he keeps getting reelected.
Have a 25-year lease with the visitors, or the visitor center does, with the Tok Community Umbrella Corporation. I'm pretty proud of that. To get the people who come to visit Alaska, especially Tok, to know about what's going on in our area, where they can get a good place to stay, where they can buy the best gifts they want, some other things that they could do in the area. The Chamber started before the Visitor Center building was in existence. We started with just a little trailer on the corner there. And so we've added to the beauty of Tok by...
What do you think the most important impact the Chamber has made over the years?
Well, probably the log building on the corner. It's pretty impressive, and people are amazed at it because it's the largest single-level log building in the state, 7,000 square feet. And it's impressive, and people, visitors and locals, go in there just to see how it was put together. And
The Chamber is the longest standing major contributor to the community. And thanks, Mr. Rusniak, for being its chair for many years.
I believe being able to operate and provide information to people in the community and the tourists coming through town have been very, very beneficial for everyone living in the community. There's many jobs that are provided with tourism, and then those trickle down. So even if the business in town is not directly catering to or taking care of the tourism business. There's other businesses that then support those. So our local economy is focused and based on that.